Alrighty, Steeler Nation. Welcome back to Pittsburgh Steeler Nation. I stuffed it up. Welcome back to Steeler Nation Australia. You know why I stuffed it up? Because I just realized that I got to do better at my job. I just realized that I was going to have a countdown for this stream, but the only one I have is you. So I made a countdown. But in making that countdown, I didn't make an actual real countdown. So I've only got the USFL one. Well, we know what happened. We watched it the other day. Maulers lost 26-12 or something. So that's a hard cut into it today. Hope you guys are doing well. It is whatever my day is now, the 4th, it's your 3rd. It always trips me out. It's just very hard to get used to. So let's check the roster, see what's going on. Sherbets. I'm on coffee today this morning. Hang on, mate. I got coffee this morning. Here we go. So don't know how many people will turn up today, but that's all good. Like I always say, if it's one person, 1 million, we'll have a conversation. Because I know it's your July 4th weekend. I think it's your Monday, so it's my Tuesday, your Monday. You had a big weekend. I would probably say that some Americans would take off the Monday and then celebrate into Tuesday, make it like a massive long weekend. So that's cool. But who's in the roster today? Who's here? We've got J-Devil. What's going on, mate? We've got Seth. What's up? How are you? G'day, Gene. Gene's going to grab a smoke and chill out. Fantastic. So, yeah, a good way to start. I wanted to have a countdown, but I just forgot. The problem is I have ideas, and then I go, okay, I'll do it later. And then in those ideas, they never get done. So, alrighty, what are we talking about today? Before we get into the topic of the conversation, there's going to be some guests coming on in the next few weeks as well. So I'm getting It's Yinsberg, Tyler, the next few days as well coming on the show. Who else? Arsenal DB's coming on too next week. So going to try and get some more podcast guests as we go into the off season. We're still about 3 or 4 weeks away from the actual NFL season or the training camp. So I've got It's Yinsberg, Tyler coming in on, I think, 2 days time. So we're going to do a live questionnaire for that kind of stuff. Seth, he's at work. He's at work. He's at work drinking. He's drinking the sherbets at work, right? He's slamming them down. So yeah, we're getting It's Yinsberg, Tyler coming on the show in 2 days time. They're taking the Hobbits to what the hell? All right, we're getting Tyler in. Arsenal DB's coming in, and I'm telling you right now, you gotta want to watch this space. I've been working on a few projects in the background that I can't just say just yet, but they're pretty big and they're pretty fun. So make sure you keep your eye out for the community posts and stuff like that and videos in the future. I'm pretty happy with what I've been doing and who I've been linking up with. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You might see this bloke here, in his room, doing some big things. So I'm trying to create this as best I can. So that's happening over the next few weeks. What else is happening? What else? Nothing really in the Steelers news sense. I got to say one thing, to be very honest. I'm kind of like at the point. I read Dave Schofield's article the other day on BTSC, and he talked about that it's kind of okay right now. If the Steelers don't make another move, it's kind of okay. And I'm there. I think the Steelers have made plenty of moves in the offseason to go into the roster or go into training camp with a 90-man roster. Like, I'm okay. Here we go. G'day, Yoda. He says, getting ready to get this Pittsburgh Steelers hype train rolling in training camp. Latrobe, can't wait. Yeah, me too, man. I can't wait either. That's what I'm saying, though. I think we're so close but so far. But at the same time, I think 1 month till today is the Hall of Fame game. And I will be streaming that. I know it's going to be Browns versus Jets, but it's football to me, damn it. So I love football. I'm gonna watch it. And I'll probably be cheering on. What a great game that is. Browns versus Jets. That's an awful game. But they're backups in the Hall of Fame, so that should be okay. G'day, Dante. What's going on, mate? So I'll be streaming that coming up in a month's time. So there's about 1 month away. So really, like, what are we now? Well, it's so close, but so far. It's so close and so far. We did the draft. We did the combine. We did the free agent stuff. We did the mini camps, the rookie mini camp. Now we're on like that 3 or 4 week break, and it's so close but so far away. And the Steelers are going to report, I think, like 27th of July. And then once they get there, once they once they get there, then it's go time. Then it's like, okay, obviously I can't see Pittsburgh. I'm not there myself. One year I will be. And it's not next year or the year after. There will be a chance that I'll get to be there in the Trobe, and I'll go and interview all the fans and try and get footage and trying to catch up with the Steelers as best I can. I would love to go, maybe not next year, maybe the year after. But my idea is to maybe try and go to a game next year in 2024. I think one game next year, possibly do like a meetup party, try and go to a bar, and whoever comes to the game will be fantastic. Hey, you got a fade. That's all right. Yeah, man. I got a haircut. Nice fade today. You know what, though? When you get a haircut, you always feel good. You always feel fresh. Like when my hair gets too whack and wild and crazy, when I go and get a haircut, I always feel really fresh. I always feel like, okay, let's go. Let's tackle the world. So that's fantastic. But yeah, there's some things happening in the future, guys. Make sure you stick around, and you're going to see this bloke here tackle the world with Steeler news. I can't get over there just now. I can't, be on the training camp, but I'll be reading the articles. I'll be watching the footage, and we're going to see what kind of competition comes down to it. Like what kind of, I still think actually Dan Moore starts. I think he's there. I think Landon Roberts starts. I think Holcomb starts. I think Robinson will be in the rotation, same with Kwiatkowski. There was also other news too before I get into the underdog story, because we're going to talk about the Steelers underdog, right? A hot take. Okay. Wait, one second. So I've been seeing this idea about this guy called Reuben Foster. I actually don't think they're gonna sign him. I feel like this offseason more than ever, we've been spoilt to beyond belief that there are so many players came into the team. Patrick Peterson and Braden Fajoko, Armon Watts, Keanu Neal, you have CM Marlowe, Herbig. We signed all these guys. The Steelers signed about, I think, 15 players in the offseason. Also, they redid deals like Ogunjobi and Kazi and stuff like that. They got Robinson on the receiver. I don't think the Steelers need to go and sign any more players, to be very honest. I think the team where it is can improve, and they can find their players within the 90 men they got. Now, if they go out and get someone, but I keep seeing these stories about trading away this, trading to get that guy, trading to get the new free agent hotspot, the player. I just don't. I agree. I think we're set. I think we're set now. I just see the Steeler chats of the world and some of the other ones out there saying we have to go and get this player. I saw one yesterday was Curvin Byrad, the safety. I can't remember his name. Hang on. What's his name? Kevin Byard. Someone said future Steeler. Why? Why do we need another safety? We have safeties on the roster. You have Minka. He's going to play there. You have what they're going to do, the similar way what they're going to do with Terrell Edmonds with Keanu Neal. And Kazi is going to play into that three safety role. That's what I see anyway. I don't see how and why they're going to bring more players in when you have guys in the secondary. Looking through the list now, right? Peterson, Shannon Sullivan, he's going to fight reps for slot. Trey Norwood's going to try and hang on to the team. Corey Trice is the rookie that people want him to make the team. I've heard good reports. I've been reading articles about Elijah Riley, the insiders there. He's had some good stuff there. Luke Barker, he's the guy from the XFL. We've already got enough people. We have enough stories, in my opinion, we have enough people that it's fine. This roster, once they go through training camp, they find the 53 and they find 16 men on the other side, right? You have a chance, I think, to go to the playoffs. And this is why the Steelers are the underdog story. Then you go to the defensive line too. Ogunjobi, Haywood, they're blokes on the side. They're good. They're good to go. They're ready to hammer someone's head, right? Leal got bigger. I saw photos of him. He got bigger. Who else? Like I said, Isaiah Loudermilk, he might be on the outside looking in. But the stories of like, Braden Fajoko, he could be the starting nose tackle, all this kind of stuff, man. I just don't see why we need to add another person. But that's just me. Who we got? G'day, Rod. What's going on? And we got Felicia too. G'day, Felicia. How are you? What is going on? Yes, Dante. Give me a hot take. Give me a hot take, and I'll comment on it too. So Rod's in the house. That's your nickname, Hot Rod. Here we go. Oh man, give me a hot take because I think it's one of my hot takes. Pretty much is I don't think the Steelers are going to add any more players. I think what they have and the roster they've accumulated over the offseason. Oh, my voice is going already. This is the problem. You know what I should do? You know why I sound like this when I wake up? It's when I wake up, my voice is I haven't talked like all morning, and then my voice sounds like this. Which is bad. I sound like I just got out of bed, which I did. I got out of bed like half an hour ago. But my hot take is I don't think they're going to add any more players, to be honest. And also, you know what my other hot take is? I got a few of them for you. Maybe I should do a show called Hot Takes. No, I might not even talk about the underdog story, but the Pittsburgh Steelers are the underdogs. My other hot take is the middle linebacking core, it's fine. Do you know why it's fine? For the first reason I think it's fine is we haven't seen them play yet. And that's what I'm kind of missing. I think I'm so hyped for the season, but I do want to see Holcomb and Roberts and Robinson and Kwiatkowski and Tanner Muse, all those guys in there. I want to see them play. We haven't seen half of those middle linebackers play. We've seen highlights from last year. We've seen highlights from training camp, but we really actually haven't seen those middle linebackers play. Now, you can talk about that this guy can't cover, this guy's too slow, this guy's that, this guy's whatever. I like to judge them when they go into training camp, right? When they go into training camp, I like to judge them like that. Okay, see how their athletic is, see how physical they are. Are they confident? Are they pumped up? Stuff like that. The little intangibles, I think we forget. Like I always talk at the analyst side of football. I'm a fan. And when I see like big DeMarvin Leal running around the corner, smashing the bag down, I'm like, okay, this bloke's ready to go. I think we forget the little intangibles of like these football players want to go out there and smack someone in the head. They really do. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I just think my hot take is middle linebacker, it's okay. And it doesn't need to be great. It doesn't need to be what we had with Shazier. And that situation where he lost the ability to walk and then his career's over and now he's coming back doing podcasts. Maybe I should reach out to Shazier as well. I'll try and reach out to Shazier, maybe try and get him on too. It's just a bit frustrating like that. I think my hot take, middle linebacker's fine. We have to wait 3 or 4 more weeks till we see a preseason game and then we can go, oh, okay, Holcomb can tackle. Holcomb's doing this. Holcomb's doing that. Elena Roberts, 2-time Super Bowl champion with the Patriots. He's doing this. He's doing that. Neil's running around everywhere. Oh, my goodness. Hang on a minute. Slot corner looks pretty good with this bloke here. So it's a lot of like speculation of like pen to paper stuff. You know what I mean? All right. Woo! I'm getting fired up. Who came in the house then? We had Rod, Felicia. Yes. Don't you know? Yes. You're right. And look, I do that. At the very start of the season, it's all kinds of fun. You know, this player going to come to us. But it comes a time though when the roster's been filled out. It already has been filled out. You know. All right. Oopsie doopsie. Safety. You want to play with 11 safeties. You want to play a zero-man blitz with 11 safeties. That'd be fantastic. That is something you could probably try on Madden, but I don't know if you can do that. Safety first. I love that comment. That's great. G'day, Derby. What's going on, mate? Bloody oath we are. This is why I'm ready. I'm so ready for this season to cheer them on, and throughout preseason, and just this has felt longer than ever. I don't know why, but it's felt longer than ever. Oh, goodness. That's a good take. GP sort of is receiving on 1 going to week 6. I could see that. Right. Happy 4th. G'day, Wes. Yeah. I want to get you guys stories too, what you guys are doing for Happy 4th of July coming up tomorrow. This is the reason why I'm doing it too, so you can chill out and work yourself into the night, into the weekend, or into the Happy 4th of July. Okay. Oh, I think so. I think so. Yes. Yes. Overrated Burrow can kiss it. Dead set. Um, Alrighty. So Jeremiah Yoda says so-called experts. Yes, they are. They are. I think they are doubting it. Now, I did a simulation yesterday, and it was PFF, and I got 9-8 record. It doesn't make any sense. The only ones I've found that on the internet right now, I think Herm Edwards came out and said that there was going to be a playoff team. So that's still like the underdog role though. Colin Herwood, Colin, what's his name? Colin, I can't remember his name. Hooly dooly. Thank you, Felicia. I just saw that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go for Felicia. Thank you very much for the $10. You're a superstar. Thank you. That's cool. Hey mate, miss you guys. I'm glad to catch up with. Love the energy. Bloody oath. That's what I'm here for. Hopefully I can never lose this passion for the team. But like I was saying too, with is it Colin Cowherd? Is that his name? Colin Cowherd. He has been often on the Steelers throughout many years, and now he's jumping back on the Steelers saying Kenny Pickett is the guy. But like last year, a few years ago, he said the Steelers were a terrible team. So I think they are like the underdog when you think about it, right? That's a good hot take too. My hot take is Patrick Peterson's role is I think you're going to see safeties and linebackers switch. That's what I like too. Okay, I was talking about this with Manny Peverill. Now, to me, we don't overly need a certain starter or a big man role at middle linebacker. I think the way this defense is going to be set, you might see Patrick Peterson run around town at safety or linebackers, like Keanu Neal coming down playing middle linebacker. They're going to be playing all over the shop, right? Like different. I think with the personnel they have, they're going to play different kinds of coverages. You have TJ Watt, Heisman on the outside. But you'll have like maybe Holcomb and Robinson next to him sometimes. Maybe you bring in Keanu Neal in certain packages. I think they're gonna I don't know the technical language for it, but they're gonna have like what is the language? I don't know the personnel. I think a middle linebacker will change depending on different corners and stuff like that. It just won't be a certain 11 starting at that same spot every time. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you're gonna see a lot of change. And it's going to be to get the best men on the field. Like they're going to try and get Liao involved and all those guys and Benton and the guy can wrestle, right? Those kind of dudes. So, yeah. Oh, bloody oath. It's fantastic. I don't know I'm not too sure if I want the Bengals to make it again. Do I want the Bengals to make the Super Bowl again to lose and go 0-4? Would be great too. I think I saw that too, Wes. I think you showed me that. Someone showed me that. I don't know how I saw that. It was a pretty good tape as well, actually. The Ravens. If you know who this was, Wes, I can shout them out and I can put the link in the comments. But what was it? The Ravens couldn't figure out the jet sweep. So the man in motion was like a Shesi going in motion. It was Connor Haywood, and sometimes they were opening up I think it was Justin Pierre-Paul wasn't like tackling his man. His assignment was to take on the jet guy. The guy moving the jet sweep, and he wouldn't do that. And the next minute they run away for 10 yards. So the Ravens, we've got their number, by the way. The Steelers have beaten the Ravens 5-1. 5-1. So I remember seeing that. I can't remember who broke it down though, but it was a good video. Bloody oath. Thank you. Then that's what I'm here for. I'm here to pump you guys up. Even if we are going 0-7, I'm still going to try and pump you guys up as much as I can. G'day, Toddy. What's going on, mate? Alrighty. Holy dooly. Yes. Be very careful. Be very careful this 4th of July. I don't think I've set fireworks off maybe once. We don't really have fireworks here. I never did fireworks as a kid. That was more, I think, maybe like an American thing. We don't really. Yeah, I never did that. I think I did it once. We used to have like tiny fireworks, nothing too big. But yeah, that's right. Coward. Yeah, Cowherd is a hater. But I don't get that. He's now jumping back on the bandwagon. That is Kenny Pickett. He's like, okay, Kenny Pickett, blah, 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 is going to start doing this. It's like you've been hating the Steelers for years. You've been hating them. You've always put your, point of reference. Also, I want to show you guys something too. Steel Nation 412, what's going on? We are underdogs every year, Mark. They put us under the radar. Yep, I agree. I agree, dead set. I want to show you. G'day, Goat. What's going on? Yep, I heard that. I think I heard that a few. I think I heard it before, but I recently heard it that the Rooney said we don't want to be America's team. We want to be Pittsburgh team. And you know what's really funny now is that Pittsburgh Steelers are not only Pittsburgh's team, but they're the world's team. There are so many Steeler fans all around the world. Like I know guys in New Zealand, Owen in England. Um, I'm doing a podcast too with some guys from Germany. So that will be on this channel. I think next week or 2 weeks. I'm getting some guys from Germany. I don't think it'll be live, but it might just be a half an hour set. Getting their take on the Steelers. So yeah, meeting up with them. Yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers are the world's team. They're not just Pittsburgh or America's team, but Mexico. They're diehard, man. There's crazy ones out there. That's what I thought. I thought I've ripped on him a few times, right? I really thought I could ripped on him. So, yes, I think Kenny Pickett as well has a chance to. It's his team. I actually saw him. I think he worked out again the other day. He worked out with some more receivers. He never stops working. He just got married and he's running down the park to work out with his receivers. This guy, I think, if Kenny can cement himself into the season, like work himself into the season, he'll have a good chance to be great. I think he will too. I think it'll be awesome. But I want to show you guys something. You guys are going way too fast. I had to skip a few. G'day, Yui. Your chat's going way too fast. Yes. Snakes. Yeah, that's the one off South Park. I remember seeing that. Ooh, I could do. My next jersey, I want to get Heath Miller. I want to get a Heath Miller Bumblebee, but I got to save up. So the reason why I actually have so much stuff, I have so much Pittsburgh Steelers stuff that I'm kind of at a cap. I kind of feel like I have enough stuff. I've got about 7 jerseys. I wouldn't mind a T-shirt or 2. Yeah, I heard that JJ, they're having. If you guys haven't heard that story, you look that up. They probably won't show you on the news, but Paris is under some fire. There is a situation over there that we will probably never hear about because they won't tell us enough. If I speak any more about it, they won't tell us. So JJ knows what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a Heath Miller jersey. I think Bumblebee would be a fantastic one. 412 says, and sorry, I'm skipping a few comments because you guys are making so many comments. It's great. North predictions. I can see that 11-6, 10-7, 9-8, 7-10. I think the Ravens will go last too. I think the Browns will be a better team than people think. My theory on that the Ravens going last is that Lamar Jackson won't be healthy enough throughout the whole season. I listened to a podcast the other day on Behind the Steel Curtain, whoever was doing it, and someone said that Lamar Jackson has never played the Steelers twice in a year, ever. They've never played the Steelers twice in a year, ever, right? Ever happened. You know what we should do? I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do a pro football focus simulator, just so we can go over the record and what they think, right? If you guys haven't seen this, if you can also, you type it into, I'll put it in the description. When you guys get a chance, do it after. It's pretty fun, right? It shows you a simulation of what's going to happen this year, right? But it's pretty stupid too, to be honest. So there we go. Pro Football Focus Game Simulator. Okay, so let me bring it up here. I did it last night. G'day, Pepper. What's going on? I did it last night for a video, and I got 9 and 8. Right? Yeah. Check this out. So I'll remove me. I just think this, like, even though it's a simulator, it's still pretty comical, man. It's still pretty stupid. Okay, so I got to go to Pittsburgh. Like, down, where is it? Down, down, down. I should do the Browns. I should do Baltimore, actually. Right? It's Pittsburgh. Get rid of that. And I could look. Should I do the lineups? Oh, it's beta. I can't do the beta. Where is it? Here we go. Check this out. So last time I got 9 and 8, right? So we're already look at that. That's stupid. We're already losing. We lost to San Fran 16 and 0, right? Then we win against the Browns 19-16, which is good because in my other one I got 0 points. We then lose against the Raiders 28-25, maybe. We win against the Houston 13-10. See, this is why this stuff's all stupid. I actually think this even Pro Football Focus thinks we're an underdog. So Baltimore's going to beat us. Baltimore beating us 35-16 won't happen. The Rams beating us 28-16, that won't happen, right? This stuff won't happen. Jacksonville, I think they're actually a bit overrated too, by the way. I know they're a good football side now with Lawrence and whoever, but I think we can beat them. There's no way we're losing to Jordan Love week 10, right? And the tie, a tie, really? So what are they going to give us? 7, 9, and 1. Come on, man. 7, 9, and 1. Like even Pro Football Focus thinks we are the underdog in 2023. All right, let's go over the games just a little bit. I'll come back to the screen. But that is just insane to me. And I bet you could do this 1,000 times. Not that I will. That's like a Mr. Beast one, isn't it? You know those have you ever seen those videos where Mr. Beast does something 1,000 times? Should I do that? Should I do simulate the Steelers season 1,000 times for a video? Nobody would watch that. I don't think anybody would watch that. That would be insane. I agree with you, Yoda, man. I think 5-0 is a fantastic start. I think 4-1 is a possibility if they do lose the 49ers, but I could see them going 5-1. Gene Smith has got 5-12. Dude, this is ridiculous. G'day, Pete. What's going on? I'm just scrolling up just to find out who's coming in, who else is coming into the show. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Is that a challenge? I should, man. I should. I wonder how many years is that? That's a lot of years, eh? Imagine that video though. 1,000 days into years. That's 2.5 years. That would be the one of the all greatest time lapses of all time. Imagine if I filmed it right for every day for 1,000 days, and then I put it up on YouTube, and it went for like 30 minutes. But where would I be? I could be anywhere. I could be on holiday making a coffee. You know what I mean? That would be nuts. Would you watch that, or would you watch a simulator? Still Nature 412 got 8 and 9. Yep. See what I'm saying? Mate, even the simulator doesn't like us. Doesn't like us. Crazy to me. Insane. I don't think no. It's a bit like the wheel, right? It's a bit like the wheel. So yeah. It would go. I think it would go completely grey. It's already got. See, I got that part here. It's just grey there. There's grey on the back and stuff too, but it's more or less just like a grey stripe. Oh, it has to be. Pro Football Focus is just ridiculous. I saw another thing too that Jeff Hartman from BTSC retweeted this morning, and they still think it was like top 10 defensive coordinators, and Brian Flores was noted as the defensive coordinator for the Steelers. So they still think that Brian Flores is part of the Steelers. So that's crazy. But let me check out some more of these games because I want to just finish this quickly. So they reckon we're going to lose to the Green Bay, which won't happen. We're not going to. I think we sweep the Browns. So 33-11 not going to happen. Cincinnati, that might work. I could see that week 12 maybe at our house at Cincy 27-18. There's the best one so far. The most accurate is we're going to smash the Cardinals. They have no team out that way. 17-0. We beat the New England Patriots. We beat Indy. Some reason we tie. We tie with Cincinnati. And then I've got it a few times. I've gotten them Baltimore, 0-24. So Baltimore's going to sweep us. I don't think it's going to happen, right? And this is what I got last time too. Kenny Pickett getting 21 interceptions. I got that last time. That is not... So I know it's a simulator, but this is what the world thinks. Jalen Warren, no TDs. That makes no sense. And yeah, 21 interceptions is crazy to me. So yeah, it doesn't make sense at all. Alrighty. Okay. Where am I at? Been 30 minutes. Let's take a break, eh? Let's take a break. You just see me at like all these different houses and in different locations. You're like, what? What the hell? That's a new coffee pot. Um, that's a hot coffee pot. I think that's from Speedy. If you guys know who that is. G'day, Josh. What's going on? How are you, mate? And all right, let's do no break, sugar. I need one quick break. I need to get a bit of water. I'm just gonna play something in the background. You don't want to watch me drink water, do you? Okay. Let me try this. Now, I did this the other day. But if you guys do want to be a member, this is going to be if you want to be a member of the channel, it's like, okay, I'm stuffing it up. If you want to be a member of the channel, watch this for 30 seconds. I think this is the video that I want to show. If you decide to join Hooly Dooly University, I offer here 3 tiers. The first one being mates rates around $3 USD. You get name of the credits, general support, and extra podcasts. The next tier is absolute legend around $9 USD. I'll be offering NFL fantasy comps, all other perks, or calling access to podcasts. And lastly, Hooly Dooly, man, $12 USD includes all other perks, and this is the very highest tier of Hooly Dooly University. How cool is that? I've got my own advertisement. That was me. That was me reading that membership there. If you do want to join, I hope that explained it enough. So I'll be playing that during the season too, during halftime break, stuff like that here and there. Gives me a chance to drink water. Yuli says if you drink water, it's more interesting than the coffee idea. You reckon? You reckon? I don't know. So why I'm trying to promote it, right? There's a reason, not only for the coin and the support coming back to me, but I will be doing football fantasy. So if you guys are a fan of football fantasy, you have to be a member of Absolute Legend, the second tier. And I do have ideas to give away prizes. I think I might give away a prize, maybe a jersey, and whoever wins the football fantasy, I'm gonna make. I think I've made the little. Oh, I haven't got it. Yes, I do. I think the emoji. Here it is. Yeah, I'm gonna make you guys a little trophy. How about that? Can you see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. So I'm gonna make a little trophy, right? And depending how many people we get, if we get more than I think a good fantasy football number, I think is around 8. I think 8 or 9 is a good number. We'll make 2 leagues, right? We'll do 2 leagues, and I'll figure something out. But if we get more people, more the merrier. I'm also gonna do pick'em as well, so football pick'em. So you don't have to pay anything. It's not you don't have to pay any extra. Just got to be a member. And I'm gonna try and send out. I think don't quote me just yet, but I'm gonna try and organize to get a jersey and maybe or a jersey of your choice and maybe a little. I'm gonna create like a little trophy. So that's cool. All right, enough members talk. Pete just read. I don't understand it, man. 9 and 8. That's all we got. 9 and 8. Toddy. G'day, Cor. What's going on, mate? What's going on? Yeah, it's been much appreciated. But like I always say, if you find value in it, if you find value in being a member, then hopefully there's enough value that I'm giving. I also create like little online cards, so you get little online cards to show your family. You can be a member of Hooly Dooly University, and you get a little card. So I'm trying to make it like as fun as possible with that kind of stuff. But the big reason why I'm trying to promote it so much now is football fantasy, man. It's coming around the corner. I think around August or sometime near then, I'm going to do the members draft, stuff like that for the fantasy, and we'll see how we go. Chug, no way, dude. Oh boy. Okay, all right. Yep, I reckon so, man. All right. So let's talk about that. Why do you think? I'm going to ask you guys a question. Why do you think that the Pittsburgh Steelers are underdogs in 2023? Let me know. One word answer. I've got a few thoughts why they could be the underdog, but it seems like we're always the underdog. But now I've got a few thoughts why, but let me know why you think. I think it's going to happen too. Home game, I think that will work out. Okay. Sorry, I'm burping this morning. Mike reminds me of an elementary school teacher, but instead of trying to get kids to tell you it's time to add 2 by 2, it's steal their ideas. Oh, I reckon that would be the best pitch though. If I walked into, if I was a teacher, and what better way to get feedback from the kids? I still think the coffee idea is a good idea. I still think a lot of these ideas I've had have been good ideas. Actually, some of these ideas have been really bad ideas. Spin the wheel for 30 days in a row just it was hurting me near the end. But yes, we'll start with Claude. Claude said, I think I agree with that. So the reason that we're underdogs in 2023 is that young quarterback and Matt Canada. I agree with that. Matt Canada, I'm going to give him a fresh start. However, 2 years in as an offensive coordinator, this team has got less points every single year. They got 22 points in 2021, and in 2022 they got 18 points 18 points per game, man. Yeah, man. You never know. They buy that stuff from Logan Paul. Logan Paul sells stuff like that. Why can't I do my coffee idea? I still like it. I think it's a chance. I still like the coffee idea. I think if I did it, I saw one today. I saw a video today. Have you ever heard that thing called mukbang? I saw a girl on YouTube had 250,000 subs, over 300 million views, and all she did was eat takeaway. Sorry for the chat the other day. What did you guys call the other day? Fast food in her car. She ate fast food in her car, and that got her 330 million views. So why can't I film a coffee every day? Every day. It's just the same. It's just the same content, really, in me. It's the same content. Okay. Toddy says, because they all think KP8 is not all that. And yes, I think so too. That's probably the main theme. It's probably Canada and KP8 being the rookie second year. And they won't probably buy into KP8 until about probably, 7-8 weeks in when he's killing it. Yes, that's a good idea too. I see that. It's very hard to beat Vegas. Very, very hard to beat Vegas. We're underdogs because of the situation last year, and TJ missed so many games. Exactly right. I think a lot of NFL fans have, they've discounted TJ now for what he's doing, or they don't really care his story in the NFL. He's not really talked about that much. They talk about Myles Garrett and all the other guys before TJ. I think so. Okay. What? That's crazy. I don't think she was that. I don't think she was that hot, to be honest. I just think the idea is so stupid. Like, why would you watch someone eat food for hours on end? I don't know. Nah, she wasn't no Bud Light commercial. She was all cool. Oh shit! Don't cancel me, internet. Oof, I'm just like, you can't. How would you be a comedian these days? You can't be a comedian these days, can you? You just can't. Only the coffee was Bailey's. If she was pretty, it's just crazy to me, man. Like, at least I'm trying to give out some Steelers entertainment or value, but like, you don't want to see me eating food. I just think it's nuts. I was like 330 million. She was going to like Five Guys, going to what other ones, like Subways and McDonald's and KFCs, and just eating the new burger. So I was like, what's the point? If the internet content goes that far, where someone, you're trying really hard to create these movies or ideas or being entertaining, and all you have to do is eat some food on TV, it's crazy to me, man. I just don't understand. Maybe I don't understand the world with what it is. But yeah, no idea. Just giving out cleavage, maybe that's all you need. Maybe just all you need is an attractive girl on the internet. Maybe I might find a Steelers Nation Australia. Maybe I'll go down up to Queensland and talk with some of the ladies up there and get them on the show. And even if they're not even 17th, what are we doing, man? That's nuts. That's crazy. But no, I think too, with the Steelers underdog story, my reason why I think they're underdogs is I think the NFL right now, the media, the fans, the analysts, they love Buffalo Bills, fair enough. Josh Allen, although I think when Josh Allen goes to playoff games, doesn't play very well. I've seen him throw the game away a few times. They like the idea of the Chargers with Herbert still. They still like that idea of him playing. Don't understand that. They love Joe Burrow now. This new story of Joe Burrow. He's a good quarterback, but that's three teams now in front of the Steelers. They like the idea of Mahomes, of course. Mahomes won 2 Super Bowls, so he's up there. There are a few teams like that I think that make the Steelers the underdog by default. That there's just no room to talk about them because now the Ravens with Lamar Jackson, Tua with the Dolphins, there's more sexier storylines than our Steelers. That's why I think our underdog story is like, oh, the Steelers, they're going to go third, they'll go fourth. It's not going to happen, right? Yeah, exactly right. Cowboys, Green Bay. I don't understand that. Cowboys are always overrated. Green Bay with Jordan Love, I don't think can do much, to be honest. Yeah, you're not wrong, Josh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's crazy to me. Yeah, he's the Pittsburgh guy, right? I saw him too the other day as well. He's a Pittsburgh guy. No, I haven't. I don't know what I can and can't say anymore. I'll be very honest. I don't know what I can and can't say. So I don't think I've been blocked just yet. No, it's fine. I actually don't know anymore what I'm allowed to say, what opinions or feelings I'm allowed to have. I'm just kind of like, I think everything's going to work out, to be honest. To be very honest, I think the craziness around the world, I think it should just mellow out. But here we are in 2023. You can't say too much. Not that I even really want to. I just want to have the ability to say things, which is crazy. So you said Australians were essentially exiled from the UK to Australia for being criminals. Yes. I think it was about 70% were criminals. Does that affect how the English and not really now. Not so much now. I think we have like the English and the Australians have like a sport rivalry, with cricket and rugby and stuff like that, soccer, but not really anything. Like, we don't hate one another. That makes sense. Like, if I went to England and walked around London, they wouldn't be like, exile, criminal, go back to your hometown. They wouldn't do anything like that. I think we've moved on. It's been a long time since then. Yeah, I've got a rule though, man. You know what? I struggle. I find it hard enough to drink on stream. I think sometimes, like, I think that's kind of a bit rude, let alone eating. I don't think I've ever eaten on stream. I've seen other content guys do it in NFL, and like, just, I've actually seen one bloke. I don't know when I was watching this guy 3 years ago. He was laying down like this, laying all the way down, and he was eating, like, I don't know what he was eating, like a bit of Turkish bread or like a garlic bread. And I was like, mate, have some professionalism. Stand, just talk. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna ever eat on stream. I don't think you don't want to see that. I agree with you. I think we can beat them too. I think we can go 1-on-1 or maybe even try and beat them twice. Alrighty, thank you, Felicia. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Enjoy your 4th of July if you do have it off or not. But thank you again for your $10, and that is awesome. Thank you. Enjoy your 4th of July. Have a good. I keep saying weekend, but it's your 4th of July Monday, I think, or Tuesday. So thank you. I'll catch you later. Yeah, we're gonna end in about 15 minutes time. If you guys got any questions, let me know. You played rugby? That's crazy. Yeah, Brian, man, I just think it's gonna be fine. I'm not too worried about anything. I think we're in a, like, the internet is so, we've only had the internet for like 15 years, right? So everyone's kind of getting used to what this platform may be. Everyone has an opinion in their right with it, holding their phone. Everyone's got an opinion on Twitter. So yeah, I'm not too worried about this kind of stuff. All I want to do is try and enjoy this season, have fun, and cheer our team on. Because like I said, like with the Steelers now being the underdog, if you're talking about being like incorrect. They don't care for us. They just don't care for our story. They don't care about Kenny Pickett. They don't care about Najee, Warren, those guys, the backfield, the new offensive line. They just don't. And I find that the organization has brought in tough guys like the Holcombs, the Keanu Neals, those dudes. Sign Ogunjobi. He's keen. Ogunjobi said the other day he wants to be a Steeler. He wants to be, he wants to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. You know what? From my perspective, right? What's this thing called a Florida man? I keep hearing about a Florida man. Is that like an actual person, or is Florida man? I feel like he is just I think is Florida man like a news headline where it's like this morning a Florida man did this. Is that what it is? I feel like it's that. You're in Walmart. What are you getting? Are you in Walmart? Can you put me on the TV? Put me on the big TV. Go and show the checkout lady or man. Is that right? Most crimes were committed in USA were committed in Florida. Okay. I've always saw that thing though. Best food to eat. I like pizza, man. Dead set pizza. Dead set pizza. Claude says, yes, I agree with you. Claude says, Steelers are a playoff team. Would have been last year too, TJ. Yeah, and I'm not too sure if the Pittsburgh Steelers were ready for a playoff run, but are you really ever ready for a playoff run when you think about it? It would have been fun to see Kenny Pickett as a rookie in the playoffs, but at the same time, I think they have a better chance this year. The whole offseason for Kenny Pickett and this team, I think if they can win 11 games, and verse an easier schedule, and look, they're all good, they're all NFL teams, but verse an easier schedule. You're not versing the Bills, you're not versing the Chiefs, you're not versing the guys like that. The hardest competitor you may be versing is probably the Bengals with Joe Burrow. So you're versing everyone else, you got a chance. What is my least favorite color? You know what? Maybe red. I think red might be my least favorite color. I'm just not a fan. I don't really wear red that much. I wear blue a lot. I think blues are my favorite colors, but least favorite probably red. Or green, maybe green. The Christmas. Oh man. Holy dooly. Are you Pepper's getting the shopping orders? It's funny. Yeah, exactly right. No, I agree with you. I agree. They're going to go down. I just think every year, and then this year more than normal. I think it's like it'd be fun for once for the team, for the media to be hyped around the Steelers, but it's kind of more fun at the same time for the NFL. The NFL, they always seem to shit on the Steelers, don't they? Every year. It doesn't matter. And I know the argument now, Tomlin has to go win a playoff game. I see that 4 times in a row. You got to get there. That's what I was going to show you, actually. Hang on. I'll show you this. I saw this one. This kind of works in what I'm saying. So I know Tomlin's going to win a playoff game. He keeps winning games. He gets that. I understand that pressure. I get that. But look at this. Same time though, the graphics really bad. But I found this on Twitter too. So the last, I think, 30 years. Is that 30 years? I think it's 30 years. No, it's not 30 years. 3 seasons. Last 3 seasons. My bad. 30 years. That'd be weird as. The Chiefs have won 40-10, 37-12. The Steelers won 30-19, right? Titans up there somehow, maybe because Derrick Henry. The Ravens up there. The Bengals and Browns, right? So the AFC North has been like probably the best division in the last 3 years at winning games. So I understand it though. We've won 30 and 19, we lost. But at the same time, there's been no playoff wins. So yes, I'm a Tomlin supporter. I appreciate what he does. I can't wait to meet him when I go to the Hall of Fame in 2050, right, when he retires. I think there might be an extension too for him this season or next season. But if they need to win a playoff game, they do. They got to go into the playoffs and they have to win a game. They got to win a playoff game for sure. It's bad, isn't it? Yeah, it's bad, isn't it? I thought it was bad. I stretched it right out. I stretched it right out. Like it was. I couldn't see it, so I made it like real big like that. I just like him, dude. I like him. I think he's cool. I think overall, sorry, I'm stretching. I think overall, that was pretty unprofessional. I think overall, I just like him. I like him as a person. I like the way he talks, man. I think he's cool. Big Al, Al Villanueva. I can't say his name. Alejandro Villanueva, right? He came in. He had an interview the other day, and he talked about Mike Tomlin too. How he's that good of a leader speaker. He shouldn't just be there for a coaching role, right? I just like the way he talks and the way he leads men. I love it. I just love it. I would love to have a conversation. I would love to have a conversation with Tomlin and just talk about not just football but life. I think he's got a lot of key life phrases and ideologies and theories, whatever. He's got some real good life experience. I think that can help anyone out. I love to listen to him. I do. Yeah, same. Yeah, and I'm okay with it, man. I'll be honest. Like, I don't care. I'm at the point now. If we go and lose, say we go 5-11 or 5-6-11, right? 3 years in a row. I'm not going to turn and say I hate Tomlin. I don't. I've liked the whole career. I've liked his whole career with the Steelers. I've liked what he's done for the team, the organization, the city. I think he's played a really big part in their wins over the last season. But we just need to see him win a playoff game. Would be fantastic, right? But I just like his overall presence. I can't wait to when he does, because I think he's gonna go Hall of Fame. I think I had one somewhere. I had one, but yeah, I think when he goes to the Hall of Fame, I believe he's going to get an extension. I think Tomlin's going to stick around as long as Kenny Pickett's here. I feel like Kenny Pickett's going to be his guy that can win him the next Super Bowl, possibly in the future. And I think Tomlin will have about 3 or 5, maybe more, maybe 7 more years left in him. And that gives me time to save some money because I was planning to go over to see Troy Polamalu, Hall of Fame. And the COVID thing happened. That went down, and I had my $4,000 ticket. I got refunded, and I couldn't see that. So now I'm going to plan when if Tomlin retires in 2027, then I'll go over there. He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'll go over there in 2032. I'll go over there. I'm already just telling myself to save money up for when Tomlin goes in the Hall of Fame, because you know why? Do you know how many Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be there? How many legends are going to be there? That's one thing too. Not only just for Tomlin, but that Hall of Fame would have probably about 50 legends, 50 Pittsburgh Steelers legends would rock up, and I could probably meet them all. So I'm doing that. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Seth. You're professionally unprofessional. Oh, goodness. Oh, you're going training camp. Cool. Training camp August 9th and 15th. That's awesome. I think it can happen. I think it can happen. We just got to see it play out. Yes, as long as we see Kenny Pickett play some good quarterback play, we should be fine. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I've just been happy with his work over the last 16. What's he been doing? 17 years as a coach. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think if Tomlin can get another Super Bowl, then dead set he's in the Hall of Fame. I think he's already got a Hall of Fame resume now. But if he gets one more, dude, like 2 Super Bowls, been to 3. If we can win one this year, next year, the year after, He's going to walk into Canton. He has to. He has to do it. Oh man. Is that really the year? Is the year really 2040 or something? Mad Max. There you go. I don't know. I'm just a big fan of him, and I think that I'm at the point where I don't care anymore. I don't care about the Fire Tolman crew. I actually don't care about defending it too much, to be honest. I don't like. I just like him as a person. I'm not even looking at the skill set as a person. I think all his takes are funny. But you know what? It's been a great show. It's been 55 minutes, 18 people in here. You guys have your 4th of July tomorrow. So hopefully you're getting set up for that. If you are having friends and family over, if you're not, that's fine too. If you're chilling out, playing games, it is what it is. Do what you want to do and have fun and enjoy the weekend or the extended weekend. Yeah, I reckon you're right. G'day, Randy. What's going on? I just like him. I know this. Okay, here's the debate. Tomlin can't win playoff games. Tomlin can't do this. He can't do that. He's a cheerleader. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I just like the person. I just like him for who he is, for when he gets up there and talks to the Steelers. He leads them, and every player likes him. Patrick Peterson came to the Steelers because Tom was here. Ogunjobi gave him a shout out. Big Al gave him a shout out. They all love him. And it's like a 5% of fans, not saying you guys, but a 5% of fans hate him. And I just don't get it. I really don't. There's even blokes that Browns fans, Ravens fans. I've said someone showed me the other day they would swap Harbaugh for Tomlin. Anyways, that's enough Tomlin talk. There is more of that to be. Yes, they are. They're pretty much the same. They are pretty much the same. So yeah, that's cool. I think the best coach in the NFL. Yeah, Bill, he's up there for sure. And now without Brady, of course, he's going through his up and downs. I bet you in the Patriot land they want to fire him too, because he hasn't had a win. He hasn't been winning the last 2-3 seasons since Brady left. He's been under fire. I bet you Patriot fans want to fire him too. So, I think to me it's Andy Reid. He's up there. Belichick, Tomlin, those kind of guys, and then go down the list. Bloody oath. It's raining when I watch the sky go by. I like that. I like that saying. It's a good saying. Pepper said it's crazy, but it's been working. I think it works tomorrow. Yeah, hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there too. If you are working and whatnot. It kind of looks like that. It looks like that a little bit. And we're going to see. Okay, this is the year that we're really going to see the transition from, Big Ben's players to, Cowher's players to now it's like it's Tomlin's team finally with a new quarterback, with his quarterback they went and got. They went and got Jones. They went Omar Khan, People will say, if we win the Super Bowl, there'll be some people out there saying it's Omar Khan's team. They won't say Tomlin's team. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Thanks, Yoda, mate. You have a good time too. My thing with this played up then. It went crazy. Is he really? Is Tomlin only 40 away? I know he's very close to Cowher. That's awesome. That's good to hear. I'm just gonna put that on a t-shirt. Yeah, I think so too. I think he's doing the good things, and we're soon gonna see what happens. 100%. I know what it means for you guys. I understand the history. When I was July 4th, 4 years ago, 4 scores and 7 acres ago, right? I went on a big USA tour. Me and my dad went to New York. We went to New York, Philadelphia, Washington, to Gettysburg, Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Niagara Falls. Yeah, we did that 4 years ago. Time has flown. All this COVID stuff, I'm so glad it's away. I'm so glad it's done. And I'm glad we can get back together. But we did a massive trip in 2019. This time in 4 years ago, I was at Niagara Falls watching the fireworks go over the night. So it was so much fun. So I learned a lot of history. I love the American history, man. Like I said, I watched the Patriot the other day. If you guys saw, me on TDU with Maddie. We talked about the Patriot near the end. I like the history. The history is very fascinating, even though there's a lot of gruesome parts. It's very, very fascinating. It's very intriguing. The history to do with the Civil War, I can never pronounce this, Revolutionary War, when the English came over, the Boston Tea Party story, all that kind of stuff. It's very intriguing. It's very interesting. So I understand the idea around the Liberty Bell, Independence Hall, all that stuff. I went to Liberty Bell. I went to the Independence Hall. I went to Gettysburg. I went to the museums. I went to Benjamin Franklin Museum. I think that was in Philadelphia. I went to so many places. I went to Brooklyn and New York. It was so much fun. So yeah, man, I do feel like a bit like American at heart. I do have that patriotic, place in me. I love being Australian, but I also love the American culture. That's why I love the game, man. I love the game. I love the people. I just want to get over there and have beers with you. That's all I want to do. I think so too. I was going to talk about that actually. I was going to do a video maybe on today. I think there's a report going out there that Tom might get an extension, so I think that might happen, and I'm happy with that. Actually, you know what? I might do a video on that today. I might do that, and it's fine. It could be Toddy, man. It could be. All right. Thanks, Josh, mate. I'll catch you later. He's already passed. Oh, okay. 30 more years. Imagine that. Like I said, I want to go to his Hall of Fame speech. So that gives me time. That gives me time to be 60 years old. So he'll be 80 years old, Tomlin. Holy dooly. Yes. Awesome. Yeah, that's true. Go movie. Yep. Oh, it's a great movie. It's a fantastic movie. I might watch it again. Yes. All right, guys, but that's it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming into the show. The Randys, the Jeans, Josh, the Wes, Toddies, Yuli, Claude, all of yous. Pepper. Did I forget anyone? I've probably forgotten a million. Brian, Jet, you guys are awesome. You guys enjoy your sherbets. And whatever you do tomorrow, if it's working, if it's not working, if it's a barbecue, just enjoy it, man. When I was over there, it was so much fun. The 4th of July, it was me and my dad. I actually went that night. I watched the fireworks over Niagara Falls. We had a crazy trip, a bit like Grossi, right? My dad was a bit tired, so he stayed back in the hotel. He was like, I'm done. I'm too tired. But I went out and I walked around Niagara Falls. They put a good show on, man. 4th of July, fireworks going boom, boom, boom all over the shop. But I loved it. I love the history because we started here from New York. We went up the Empire State Building. We saw all that stuff. We went to the Times Square, which is kind of average in my opinion. We went and paid our respects to 9/11 tribute. I've been there twice now. I love it, man. So when I can get back there in 2024, I'm going to try and plan, I think, for 1 week or maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. If I can, I might even plan 2 weeks in Pittsburgh where I do content. I rent a little home somewhere and I go and see 2 games. On the schedule this year, right? Where the schedule this year, I think the Steelers, they have back-to-back. I don't know which one it is. I think they're playing like the Bengals and Browns, like back-to-back. I would love to see something like that. I can't remember what. If you guys want to go to a game, where is it? Steelers schedule. I know I was going to finish. Hang on. There's back. If I'm a fan, or I'm a fan, right? But if I'm going over, I'm gonna see. Oh, shoot, where is it? It's back-to-back weeks of Pittsburgh Steelers games at home. That's what I would see. Where is it? Is it? Oh, here it is. Tennessee Titans. I would go see this. I would go and see Tennessee Titans Thursday, November 2nd. Then I would stay for a whole 10 days somewhere in Pittsburgh and I'd go and see Green Bay. I'd go to 2 games in a row. So maybe next year I can do that. Maybe next year I can if there's a game of 2 games in a row, I can hire a house, hire a car, and stay in Pittsburgh for 2 weeks. Oh, that would be freaking awesome. That'd be awesome. And treat it like a bit of a work trip too. You know what I'm saying? Watch Top Gun. I don't mind Top Gun. Top Gun's cool, man. All right. It's been going like an hour and a half. Holy dooly. Oh, thank you, bot. Oh. I gotta say that one again. I don't even know what that is. I'm not even sure what that I can't remember what it is. Oh, I know, I do know now. I do know the Mickey Mouse joke is funny. I can't say it here though. Holy dooly, holy dooly, holy dooly, dooly, holy dooly. All right, guys. I'll see you later on that note. That was funny. I'll see you later. Happy 4th of July. Enjoy your bloody day tomorrow.